Alright guys, I'm back with another video. Now today I was going through a couple of the comments, a couple of questions on Twitter, a couple things on Facebook, and you know, you guys were mainly asking me since I posted you know, where to what do I call it? Where to get my kicks, something like that. You guys have been asking me my opinion. What is my favorite shoe? So to be honest with you guys, there is a hell of a lot of talking I got to do in order to really explain that. Okay, by the way, if you guys are wondering what video it is, the link is in the description of this one. It's where you get them shoes. So I basically talked about, I think, Valley Village, and mainly most of my shoes I get there, but some of them from Winners, some of them from Marshalls. I don't go to Foot Locker or Champs. I don't personally like that. I've been to See Play just for two different pairs of shoes. That's it. I don't really like going to outlets, something like that. I'd rather go to like a retail store or something. Not but Winners is necessarily a retail store for shoes, but you know, I'd rather go to something like Winners, Marshalls. Um, what's the other one in the states? I've been wanting to go and check it out. I don't remember what it's called, but anyways, I know it's tied into the. I know there's one other than Winners and Marshalls that does the same thing. There's Winners and Marshalls in the states, being that they're all, um, you know, American companies. Anyways, in my personal opinion, you guys have been asking me this for the longest time on Facebook, and I haven't really touched up on that at all because it's kind of hard to actually get down to the grits of it and explain it in a short amount of time. So I've only started using um, Google Plus Hangout streaming for the last little while. So I thought, now is a great time to do it because you guys are starting to watch my videos and all that. Anyways, let's get into the topic. Stop wasting time. My favorite shoes, guys. This is probably not a surprise to many. Are the Air Force Ones from Nike. I think personally, being that there's all these shoes that are like sub favorites, if that makes sense. They're like along the same line, but not my favorite. You know what I mean? I love them a lot. They're not my absolute favorite. They may be one of them, but they're not my absolute. So Nike Air Force Ones are the elite number one favorite. Um, I will do in the description down below links to the Nike website if I can. I don't know. Now that the Air Force Ones are I think 2014. I don't know exactly what year they are, but you go back to like what was it in the 80s or the 90s when Air Force One started really releasing. Nike started releasing the Air Force Ones. I have my 2010 pair. Now I look back at my 2009 pair because I got them 2009. I got from 2010, 2015. I haven't gotten the new ones. I don't plan on doing that because it's too much money. They are almost $100, guys, with tax, roughly around that price. So I'm not really willing to spend that much money, and not on Air Force Ones that I already have. That they don't really look super different from the model I have. So it's not a huge upgrade if you guys are wondering. But I'll leave the link in the description down below because they are custom ID um, available. If you want to ID them with Nike. Now the great thing I like about that, one of the drawbacks I'll talk about in a sec, but the great thing I like about it is you can add your personality and style into it. The drawback is mines were customs, I guess. Not custom, they're obviously the retail colorway, but I can't seem to find that exact colorway at all because my undersole is like a really, really, really dark green. It's like kind of like this, like just this particular shade of green or darker. It's like really dark. Looks kind of black if you don't look at it properly. And it's crazy because it's like you look at all these different things on shoes, and it's crazy. Now today I did happen to go to Valley Village, and I found a pair of Air Force Ones high tops. Now my mom didn't get them for me, even though they were $7.99. It's not about the price, it's not about the shoe necessarily. It's about the fact that I got so many shoes, and she doesn't see the purpose behind me collecting a shitload of having so many. Now Obviously, to me, I love collecting shoes, in particular Nikes. I'm a huge fan of Nike and a huge fan of Jordan. Um, Nonetheless, I have all those. I got Lacoste. I got. Well, I had a pair of Adidas. I threw them out because after like a month, they just completely. I took wonderful, great care of them, and they just didn't last. Now I had gotten them in the winter, so that's mainly. I couldn't afford boots, so I went and got like the most leather oriented, if that makes sense, shoes that you can find. I got the other thing for $60, decently priced, not for what you get quality wise, but looks they were very comfortable. Which most Adidas shoes are. I'm not gonna lie. When you get into like your casual wear sneakers, Nike and Adidas are not necessarily on par, but they're close enough to each other. Now, my opinion, Adidas just does not match up to Nike. Obviously, Nike is one of the leading brands for retail shoes. You can find Nikes in Valley Village, Goodwill. I don't know if in Canada there's Goodwill, but I think the closest to that is Salvation Army, which is an American company, I believe, or Canadian. I don't know. Actually, talking about Salvation Army, I'm just gonna cut that really quickly. I actually got a dresser set this weekend, so thumbs up to Salvation Army. Big shout out to Kev, who actually hooked me up with this. Guys, $80. If you guys want to see a picture, I don't really know exactly how I'm gonna do that. 'Cause I don't know how to do that. I don't know how people leave links to the pages they post. I don't really know. Maybe they leave links to the page. I don't really know. Anyways, I'll find a way to do that if you want. Excuse me. So you guys were also asking me just another off topic about the headphone unboxing review. I got the video recorded, guys, on my camcorder. I don't know how the hell to upload it because I gotta go to Dollarama and pick up an SD card reader because mine does not work on my computer. 2 years old almost, and already I got so many problems with it. Performance wise, hardware wise, that's the only thing that's wrong with it. All my USBs work, anything else works. I'm assuming in the media card reader. Um, Headphone jacks work. They're all in good condition. The Beats thing works. Everything works other than that one SD card reader. So, other than that, guys, there's nothing wrong with my computer. Um, yeah, so that's pretty much it for that. Now back on topic, my favorite shoes being because why the Air Force Ones are my favorite shoes, not because they're classics, but I didn't know until I actually watched a video a couple hours ago that they were considered basketball shoes at the time, and I think 8 different players actually got signed to those shoes. They have their own like model. Whoops. Excuse me, kind of like how LeBron has his own shoe line with Nike. Um, Kevin Durant has his own. Kevin Durant, how the hell you pronounce his last name, has his own shoe line with Nike. Um, Kobe Bryant has his own line with Nike. Think Blake Griffin does too. A couple basketball players. Then you get rappers, 2 Chainz, Easy, 50 Cent, Eminem with Nike, 50 Cent with Reebok, Yeezy with Nike, 2 Chainz, I think, with Adidas. I don't remember. You got a whole bunch of different celebrities that have endorsements with shoe companies that are major, like Nike, Adidas, and Reebok. Three biggest ones right now, I think. Then you guys were also asking me why, if you're on Facebook, you guys were on Facebook, you guys were asking me this, why I don't post anything other than Nike, Jordan, um, or the odd time Adidas. I'm not a huge fan of all these different companies. You know, my main thing, I got a Nike shoe album, but I got shoes that as I get more shoes, I try and post pictures of some of them. I don't need you guys seeing everything I get, because it gets kind of like, well, he got another pair of shoes. Oh, look, he got another pair of shoes and another pair of shoes. Nobody wants to see that, right? So, to keep sanity alive, for the sanity of my life, the sake of my life, and the sake of you guys actually continuing to follow me on Facebook and keep up to date with whatever I post, I don't do that. I used to, don't do that anymore. That's why I don't go on Facebook or Twitter, or not, sorry, Twitter or Instagram anymore. You guys are just asking me that, just, I guess, out of curiosity. Um, But definitely, guys, it's very, very interesting because when you look at it in my perspective, Nike has gone so far. Not that they were low, but considering what they started off as, I'll try and leave a link in the description for the actual history behind Nike and then the history behind the Air Force Ones. Now, under the Nike Air Force Ones, as I was mentioning earlier, I got like sub favorites. The Air Assaults are 2007. I got the 2007 model. There's I think 2010 and a 2014 version. I don't know. I only know about the 2007. Um, my mom likes them. This is kind of rare. When my mom says she likes shoes, they must be nice because if I'm wearing them, if she buys them, it's because either she likes them or she doesn't necessarily like them. But she knows that I really want them, or if she doesn't buy them, it's because she doesn't like them. Doesn't care if I want them. Doesn't like them. Not gonna happen. So those are like the three yes or no factors when it comes to my mom buying me shoes. But on a daily basis, the most frequently I've ever gotten shoes is it used to be I think once a month, literally. Like I got a little over 12 pairs a year. So now I'm throwing out a couple of my pairs of shoes. I got the Nike Diffusionist tees, 2000 I think 10 I got them. I don't remember. Um, I could have put Pumas, nice Pumas. I never wore them. Pain in the ass till they stopped. They're practically brand new. I still have the little bag thing. The what is it called? Pretty red bag or something like that. Nice red bag. I don't know. Puma started releasing shoes in bags that have a little box in them. Whereas I believe before they used to do what every other shoe company did and release some boxes. Like when I was younger, like 9, 10, I used to be really, really huge with Puma. Nike always, but Puma was very big with me, like Nike. I'm on the same level, if anything. I had like 6 different pairs of Pumas. That was like to me, that was like a shoe fanatic type of thing. Now, you guys are probably gonna ask me what shoenatic is. That's a Marcoism or a Perfettiism. It's like one of my own made up words. I don't know if it's a real word. I doubt it. If it is, yeah. But it's just I just thought of it actually while I was trying to do this and starting it up. And I was like, shit, I gotta change the name. Shoe fanatic to shoenatic. Yeah. Mix two words in one. Got a bit of a cough there. I'm not sure if you guys realize it. Anyways, um, as far as for upcoming videos, I'm not talking about streams. I'm talking about videos. The unboxing of the headphones. I got a couple shoe unboxings and I'm getting a shitload of shoe boxes. So I thought most of my shoes I have, I'm getting the boxes for. The shoes that I've grown out of, I keep the boxes if they come in them. If not, I just don't. But as far as I'm concerned, guys, to be honest with you, I'm not really into it. Like, I have to have the box to my shoes. I've asked friends, you want to lend me a couple boxes. A friend of mine lent me a box for a pair of 6.0s. Um, he had the Nike Zoom Encore 2s. I'm going to see if I can find a picture for you guys here. Let's see here. Very nice looking shoes. Depending on what colorway. Nike Zoom Encore 2. Now, originally, again, it's kind of hard to picture these if you've never seen them because, originally what I thought before I seen the shoes was they were like a pair of like, the first thing that came to my mind was the shocks because a lot of people used to get shocks back then, like when I was younger. And especially in school, a lot of kids used to wear them for gym, for basketball even. I don't know if you can really wear those for basketball, if you can rock them that way, but I think obviously they did. So, um, I've had that box since I was like 10 and a half, guys. Jesus Christ, I haven't been in 10 and a half in so long. And the box is still, no, but, well, the box obviously is not mine, but He's had it, sorry, not I. He has it since he was a 10 and a half. And sorry, script what I was saying there. And the shoes are he suits them. I personally don't like them too much. They're nice, but again, it depends on the colorway because these have a lot of different funky colorways, and you know you gotta wear them a certain way. Now, as far as it goes with high tops, a lot of you guys know I'm not into high tops as much anymore. I like them. I got a pair of Dunks. I got a pair of. I got. I think I'm gonna get another pair of them. I got a pair of custom Unstoppable Edition Hyper Enforcer nines, which really comfortable. Excuse me. Now the only thing with that, if you guys look them up, you guys will know what I'm talking about. The tongue, really pain. It's a huge pain in the ass to put them on because the tongue is so flexible, so pliable, so whatever that it just gets stuck. Like if you don't take care of the shoe and don't prop it up with newspaper or whatever, your insole your sorry your tongue's gonna get messed up really easily. Now for $80, and I got them at Winners. I think are Marshalls. Oh no, those I got at Valley Village. Never mind. But regardless, I got them. They were probably the nicest shoes I got. The hardest shoes to take care of because they're so freaking annoying. Now they look nice, not necessarily the easiest to wear with a lot of stuff because they've got an emerald green work to it. I don't know how to explain it. I can't find a picture because I believe they're custom, right? I really don't know. I'm gonna try and look it up. Hyper Force Force. The XVs I've seen at Windows now, like I've got a shitload of them. Very, very nice. Not comfortable, in my opinion. Now then again, I'm wearing them for like 2 seconds, just trying them out. Um, but if you guys are willing to rock them, there's many ways to rock them. Now that has nothing changes with the nines, the XDs, the Hyperinforcer line. Honestly, guys, I really don't know what to say. You know, you got such. It gets so crazy, guys, with the amount of things Nike has put into their shoes, colorway wise. You would think, that they would have did something by now. The amount of money they spend, that is like the most perfect shoe. You throw in characteristics from every other shoe, and you sell that for like $5. People are gonna buy it because at least even it might be really expensive for many people, but at the end of the day, they know the shoes are gonna last. It's very comfortable. It's universal in the sense you don't got to use it just for basketball. Like the dunks, you can't necessarily wear, or at least 2010s, you can't necessarily wear out. It's fashion depending on what you wear it with. Now it depends again, because that's what my opinion is on them. But if you guys rock them, let me know how you do it. Another pair of shoes I got. I can't find a picture of the pair that I got. I was like hyping for some nights. The next pair of shoes I got a shitload of shoes last year and the year before. So within the last 2 years, I think I picked up maybe about 10 pairs, maybe, possibly around. I accidentally muted my mic. Sorry, guys. Um, but definitely, if you guys are curious about like the money I spend on shoes, not me, my mom, the money I spend on shoes, it's not necessarily a lot because again, I'm getting shoes from Valley Village or whatever. The only store I've never gotten shoes from is Salvation Army because personally, shoes there they're usually really worn down, beaten up, and all that. And these are the shoes that if people really are in desperate need, they'll go get them. Now, in my personal opinion, I don't got the money to get retail price shoes all the time. So Valley Village is my first hookup when it comes to looking for shoes, unfortunately. But that doesn't mean you won't find nice shoes. Like in this case, you won't find shoes at Marshalls that you'll find at Valley Village. Like I found a pair of Mellow 11s, Aqua 11s, Air Jordan 11, something like that. They're like $300 Jordans, and they were almost brand new. Now, along the little dots on the side of the shoe, I know that I can find actually a picture. It's that colorway. It's like your classics colorway. Here. Nope, that's not it. Really nice though. I don't remember what shoe they were. Shit. I knew I should have. Are these six? I think they're six. I don't remember. Yeah, no, they're not sixes. Are they tens? I know they're somewhere around that number. Oh, I'm just gonna go with the red 11s. See what the 14s look like. Oh shit, those look nice. I've also seen the 14s, by the way. Really nice. Shit thing about them, you can't really wear them with a lot of different clothes. You gotta wear them like kind of strictly within one type of like style. I want something that's versatile, something that you can wear not just like one style clothing. You can wear them with practically anything. Now, the Jordan 14s are sick. They're ill. And I don't use that word unless they're really nice. And I personally like them. I'm into the retro, the ghetto style shoes. Like Jordan for me, they're retro Jordans. Now I'm talking not about the re the remakes or whatever they're called, but I'm talking about the officials. Like I got a pair of freaking I got a lot of pair of Nike Air Jordan retros, 89, 91s, 92s, or whatever. I don't have any alpha ones, I don't think. Not that I know. Um, I got a nice pair of limited edition. Um, I think they were maybe like I can't find a picture of them, so I'm assuming they're rare. Maybe about like 200 of them sold. I've never seen a picture of them on the internet other than the ones I've posted, if I've ever posted any, which I think I did. So, excuse me. So, as far as it goes with being a shoe addict, it gets tough at times. I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to actually affording all these shoes, you spend lots of money. You got to remember, money is an issue. When you're buying shoes that are like $200-300, and you will go all out for them, and then at least you're going to take care of them. Now, if you're going to be doing what I do, take care of these shoes, you're not willing to go all out and buy them retail. You're spending a lot of money because although they're cheaper than retail, you're going to end up buying more than one pair. So you're going to accumulate the price. Now, if you're willing to, like, again, it's strictly, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like you can't, especially nowadays, you can't do whatever with shoes. You gotta keep it real. You gotta, like, now that, like, all these companies releasing or re-releasing companies like highest sold shoes. You go with the Mellow 11s. 11s. Shoot. You're looking at a pretty sick pair of shoes. No, these are the Mellow ones. My bad. Hey there. The Mellow 11s, these are like the iconic shoe. Now, in my opinion, you're talking about like shoes that are really expensive, but a lot of people have bought them just because of the way they look. Now it's more of a fashion statement. But when they originally came out, I think those are intended for basketball. They look really sick. They probably are very comfortable. Now, again, that's a fashion statement assumption. I think they look nice. or they look nice, so I think they must be comfortable. Now, whether or not that's true, I really can't tell you because without trying them on, I don't know. Excuse me, but guys, it's there's so many different shoes out there. A lot of kids, I look at the kids that are like 9, 10 years old, and they got $200 shoes. Never in my lifetime have I ever gotten $200 shoes retail, let alone used. The most expensive shoes I got are the Hyperdunk 2010s, which are like 150. So $1.5 billion for a pair of shoes is expensive. Then you see kids at 9, 10 years old that are just wearing them. Not necessarily. Some kids, yeah, they wear them. They deserve them. They're playing basketball. They're really athletic. So you're going all out and you're getting them. This and that. But for the most part, some kids don't do that. They just want them because hell yeah, I'm gonna be one of the few kids in my school that's got these kicks. I get to rock them with a select few of the kids in my school. You know, that's why I think then you're just wasting money on their kids. Because now I'm not saying because again I would be one of those kids probably, so I can't say it's wrong that they do it, but I think in a way it's a waste of money because you got to think about the money you're putting into these. Like I personally think when it comes down to like nut and bolt of the shoes overall, excuse me, you're going to be spending a lot of money. Shoes over time add up, they accumulate money and prices, and you want to get another pair of shoes. Oh, the Jordan 12s came out. I have the Jordan 11s. Well, I gotta get those. You're gonna be getting these. You're gonna be getting those. Um, that being said, you're gonna be doing a whole bunch of different things, money wise, buying the shoes. You're gonna be like, you know, you're gonna be going crazy with all these things because lots of people are willing to pay $200, $300 for a pair of J's because of the fact that they know Jordan is very expensive. Not too many people have Jordans. Now, however, you getting knockoffs that are so much less in price that look so much like the retail, the authentics. But at the same time, you're not really getting into it because again, they're fake. And then kids, they're stupid. They make fun of you because you're wearing fake Jordans. This kid's so broke, can't afford Jordans. I'm not like that. I personally don't care whether or not they're fake. Because at the end of the day, it's your parents most likely that are buying the shoes till you get to the age. I was working at 14. I'm not making a lot of money. I'm not rich, obviously. So I can't ever say I bought one pair of shoes, guys. I spent $200 of my hard-earned money. I worked for it. I didn't take care of those shoes because I was stupid. I didn't think, that the mud was going to dry up and leave such a scuff mark on it or leave such damage to the leather that now I'm throwing them out, guys. After 3 years of having them, I'm throwing them out. And they're like my favorite high tops. They're Nikes. They're the like standard Nikes. They're not like Nike this or they just say Nike on the little label in the front. I don't know exactly what like line those are from. Those are from like a Nike generic line. I don't know. Excuse me, but nonetheless, guys, it doesn't make a difference because at the end of the day, you're spending money on these shoes that it's kind of like getting a phone. Being at my age now, you want phones, shoes, clothes, jeans. This you want a car. You want a nice set of wheels. You want fresh shoes to wear when you're in your car. You want nice rims. Feel like me. Nice set of tint on your windows. You want a nice lower and lifted. If you got a truck, you lift. The car, you lower. You want to sink money into your stuff, but you don't got all that money. And then you say, if you're rich, you do this, you buy that, you buy this. I would say that too. I'm not gonna lie, I've said it, along with a million other people. But my point is, when it comes to shoes, I don't think it's worth it all the time because you're getting a pair of shoes now. This is why I see the rich people, and in a way, I admire the fact that they go all out with their money. But most of them spend it just to say, I got millions of freaking dollars. What the frig? It didn't stop me. I'm not gonna. You got people that are millionaires that still don't have enough money to buy certain things. But the point is, to afford things like that and like shoes that again because we're talking about shoes. I'm not talking about cars. I'm not talking about other clothing. I'm talking about shoes. Honestly, guys, today stupid. I went to go get boxers. Boxers are expensive. Boxers, guys. Jesus Christ. I went to Walmart because I'm not going to freaking Giant Tiger to spend. However, I don't remember how much my mom got me boxers for a pair of boxers, 4 boxers for I think $10. That they fit to right of the crack of my ass. They don't feel comfortable, so I'd rather go and get the ones that are more comfortable. Now I'm willing to spend $20 as boxers you have to wear. You don't have to wear boxers that they're freaking with hyperfuse boxers that grip your balls so tight that you know. But shoes, it's different. People say these are hyperfuse. These are the hyper dunks. These are the LeBron 11s. These are the Kyrie 12s, whatever the Kyrie ones, whatever. You got so many different shoes now that people just collect them just to say they got the newest kicks. I think personally that's stupid because what do you accomplish? Now you've spent $200. Congratulations. That doesn't change the story because you still spent all this money on shoes just as made me say, yeah, I got these. You can wear them now, then in a couple months or next year they come out with the next model, the newer model, that's got something else on them that's flashy, looks nicer. You only get those now. So what are you gonna do with the last year's pair? That's why I personally don't go all out on getting my shoes the year they come out. I wait a year or two or three or four or five or six or seven to get them. Like none of my shoes are all new. Okay, the only shoes I've gotten are the cheaper ones, the Air Force Ones, the Air Assaults, new. Those are for the way they are quality. They're reasonable. For 70, $80, you get the Air Force Ones. For $100, you get I think they're $100. This is around the same price as the Air Force Ones. You get the Air Assaults. Those are my two favorite shoes for the reason that the price is reasonable for what you get. They're very long lasting. My Air Force Ones, guys. I had a friend at school who had never seen me wear them before, and he's like, "You got new kicks?" I was like, "No, I take really good care of my shoes for the reason that I'm not rich. Nor if I was rich would I not take care of my shoes." But I'm just mentioning, you know, like I see a lot of kids that they take advantage of the fact that maybe their parents have lots of money, and then they're like, "Mom, Dad," you're like, "Shit, I need these kicks, man. These kids, they're rocking them in school. They got these Jordans, and they're like, no." Then the kids freak out because they're like, "Why? You don't love me. You don't care about over shoes." I've done that, and I regret it a lot. I've never been beat, and at some points in my life, I question it. I'm like, how the hell did my mom not whip the belt on me because of the stupid things I've done over wanting PS3? I don't have a PS3. I'm 17 years old. I'm one of the few kids in my school that doesn't have it. That actually does play games. But the point of the story is not to say what I don't have, it's what I do. And I appreciate what I have because at the end of the day, guys, I'm looking at well over $1,000 in shoes that I got only a few pairs of them retail. So that's what I'm talking about. So for Valley Village lines, grab my computer up here. Sorry, guys. When it comes to getting shoes from Valley Village, this is one thing I got questioned actually on the Valley Village pickup one. You guys actually messaged me on Facebook about this. I don't know if it was public or not. I really don't know if you guys can see it. I don't know, but I obviously see it. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to tell you. So you guys asked me, and I guess these are one of my followers. I don't know exactly who it was. I don't know if they have YouTube. Well, obviously they watched my video. I don't know if they have a YouTube account. I don't know. Nonetheless, it makes no difference to me. Excuse me. Now, when it comes to the fact of like buying shoes, I'm talking about like, guys, I love shoes. I love shoes more than the next guy. I'm a sneaker fanatic. I got shoes coming out of my ass. When it comes to money, again, I spent over $1,000 in shoes. The whole point of this, though, is not to say I have or I don't have, because there are again just shoes. To me, meaning that I've never had a whole shitloads of money to say I can get this, and that, and not bust a nut about the fact that I'm spending $300 on shoes is why I take good care of them. Like I've been to the point where I've had that type of money where I really okay, not rich. I had a little more than the average person. My mom was working, had great money coming in. Then it started going downhill for personal reasons, and then just, I spent too much freaking money on shit. You know, I have an obsession with shoes. I won't lie, but I can't see this light. Sorry, guys. Let me just turn my light on here. Oh my god! Whoa, broke my neck. But yep. I love this headset. I can walk around my room with it. Oh, the cord is amazing. Anyways, take a quick sip here. Excuse me. Alrighty, so where did I put that thing? I'm trying to install Sims 3, guys. I'm a nut when it comes to Sims 3. I just like building houses. I don't know. I find it kind of girly, but whatever. That's another thing. I find a lot of kids these days, and growing up, guys, not having lots of money, is when you really realize how mean kids can be. I've never ever went without, and I bless my mom for that. I bless my life with that. My life was a blessing because I got my mom. You know, being that my mom never had lots of money, she's had money to where she could buy me two pairs of shoes in one time retail. And then they said no. Again, if you watch the Valor Village pickup, the first video I think I talked about, or no, where do you get them shoes? I talked about the Gucci shoes at Valley Village. Excuse me. I talked about why I didn't pick up the Gucci high tops. And I think sometimes I think back to that and I'm like I'm regretting them. I regret that I didn't get them because it's like just to be able to say that I got them because they were very comfortable. They fit like brilliantly. I didn't like the Gucci print because I didn't want to seem like one of those assholes that wears Gucci shoes that have the Gucci um, print on it to show off. Because people get the misconception like that all the time. If you wear Gucci shoes like that, they think you're just about showing off. Especially at my age, because the clothes I was wearing then, I thought I was a gangster thug. I lost a lot of friends because of that. Lost respect that I'm still trying to gain back. I actually had lost respect from teachers because of that, because they seen that I thought like the teachers had to respect me more because like who like they knew who I am. I'm a gangster. I wasn't a gangster. I was affiliated, never was affiliated with it. Hopefully, never will be. Um, it goes all the way from being 12 years old, guys. This was back in grade seven. Back in grade seven, Bless my grandmother. She's the one who really started changing my life around. Because of her, if it wasn't for her, I would not be here, along with my mom. I would either be dead, because I would either kill myself, somebody would have killed me. I would be in the hospital for the rest of my life from life support, or I'd be behind bars because I would have got my ass kicked, and somebody or something. I would have ended up my ass behind bars. So, that's why I see my friend. Especially because he's like, I get a new phone almost every freaking week, and it's like to the point where I said, just don't go and say it like that. Because kids are going to misinterpret that as you being an asshole and trying to show off. And they're going to jump you because they're going to think you got more than one phone. And at that point, they're going to think you got money. So they're going to force you to give this money that you don't actually have. It's not that you're stealing them or you're getting fakes. You just happen to be able to get a new phone for whatever reason. Kids don't seem to understand that. It's ridiculous how kids think these days. But then again, seeing what it's like to go through a state like that, like to get my iPhone 4 that I'm still using it 4 or 5 years later, I went through a hell of a lot of begging to my grandfather. And I love him for getting me the phone. I'm thankful. Although I completely let my ass, like it's a pain in the freaking ass. I screwed up this one. Shit. Because the phone, I can't make videos with it because my mic doesn't work. Um, on speaker. So, which really sucks, but that's not a huge deal, obviously. HW. Is it a 5 or an S? I think it's a 5. Oh, shoot. Oh, what am I doing? Shoot, there's a 3 here. 3H. Okay, I gotta go back on this one because I screwed that one up. Oh, I can't get this freaking serial number, man. This registration code, whatever. 3HAH. Okay. HW5L. There we go. Oh my goodness. HW5L. 6SPX. K987 UC9H. That's where I went wrong. UCH. There you go. So, personally speaking, on a level of respect, guys, because I love you guys for watching my videos. I'm over 13,000 views, for the love of God. But at the same time, guys, I keep it real because you guys know when I do videos, I don't show shit off. I'm not about that type of life, guys, where I'm like, I don't got the money, but I might have Louis Vuitton jeans. I might got this or that. I don't show it off because I'm not an asshole like that. I've had a friend who got jumped, no longer a friend for that reason, because I stopped being a friend with him along with a million other kids, because he used to be one of the most respectful kids you could know, until his mother, I don't know what happened. He'd gotten a hell of a lot of money. I don't know, lottery or something. I don't know, don't remember. And he ended up getting Rolex watches and top designer brands like Gucci. You getting like above Gucci, like the expensive, like Rolex of everything. And he was like, those shit faced people that wear the Rolex on their sleeve of their shirt just to show it off. And kids jumped him in the bathroom of my school. 3 kids, guys. And he got jumped. They took everything: his necklaces, earrings, watch, shoes. They probably didn't even fit him. He was like, I think, an 8.5. But the point is, you don't show off, and that's why. Because being that I've never done that, and I hope I never will, and that if I do, I get killed, because that will be my lesson learned. Not killed, but I get taught a lesson, whether that means verbally or they beat the crap out of me, which then I deserve. A lot of kids don't understand that you don't do that for the reason that you're gonna get jumped, you're gonna get beat up, because kids do this these days. They want something. There's not a lot of things that do that you can stop. Kids. And I'm not saying this to say I'm living in the ghetto, but kids on my street they walk on a freaking gun. So you can imagine in the hood. You can imagine in the ghetto of freaking Toronto what they do. You wearing a pair of Jordans here, it's not a huge deal. You won't get necessarily jumped right off the bat, but you wear it in like other parts of Toronto. Not naming where, because I don't know exactly where. You're talking about like Jeremy Finch, John Garland, the two like official hoods of the ghetto of Toronto. Two of the worst parts of Toronto in the province. Jeremy Finch is the worst place in the province of Ontario, guys. In the province. For those of you who are in America, think of Ontario as a state. It's kind of like, I know it's totally off as a referral. Think of like Compton, California as Toronto, Ontario. Let's just think of that. Compton, California. You have, let's say, like a part of Compton. Jane Finch is the worst part in California. If you were wanting it in like a referral in an American perspective, worst part in California, guys. So think about that. In the whole province or state, that's the worst place you can go because you will not survive there. You get your house shut up. You get this. No, I don't know for sure because I've never lived there, and I'm thankful about that. But the stories that I've heard, you can look up documentaries of it. I'm sure they're probably shit and fake, but if you guys know the rapper Chucky, I actually went to school with one of the kids that hangs out with them for I think grade 3 to 5. And Chucky is one of the most notorious gangsters in Toronto, in the sense of like he's in rap videos all over the news most of the time. Most of the time, now not so much, but a couple of years ago he had a documentary. He had himself in the news. He's not even affiliated with this gang. He's trying to get out of that life. He can't do that because it's not easy. I don't know personally to say, but I know off of friends. I know off of Chucky. I know off of just things you see. It's not 100% true, but there's obviously some truth to it. Otherwise, it's total bullshit. Excuse me. So that's why I say when you show off stuff, not to do it because you're gonna get jumped. Somebody's not gonna like it. It comes across as being rude, obnoxious, ignorant, and they're gonna take care of you. Quote unquote. And I say that not to sound like a tough ass or whatever. I'm saying that out of love for you guys, because guys, I don't want to see nobody getting hurt. But at the same time, guys, nobody's gonna give a shit. You're showing your shit off, you're gonna get hurt, and it's sad. Because kids these days don't give a rat's ass about it. They see you showing your shit off, they see you flaunting, stunting it. They're gonna be like, "Look at this guy's showing the stuff off." You know. So obviously he wants to get beat, he wants to get jumped. So let's do it. They don't care about you just don't do that as that intention. Your intention, yeah, you have lots of money, but you don't intend it to be as something you're showing off. Excuse me. And I say this, guys, because again, I told you the kid used to be my friend. He got jumped because of the fact that he started showing off money right off the bat when he got it. Where does that thing go? Like this is why, in a way, of Facebook, I don't like it. I was showing my mom a privacy thing on Facebook, and how I get all these comments, how easy it is for somebody to find out where you live. And I was showing her because I do have some experience in hacking. I had a friend who showed me how easy it is to hack. So I don't know how to hack a computer. I'm not freaking whiz by any means. But I know some of the basics and using command prompt, shutting down other people's computers. I know the basic. Nothing that can land me up behind bars that I know of can. Just alone that, guys, is enough to get to know where somebody lives, currently where they are, tracking their phone's location. That's why when you geotag shit, it's all over the news, guys. You don't got to hear it from me. I'm no genius, but you guys are not stupid people. God bless all of you. But at the same time, you guys make stupid decisions when you geotag your shit. I'm stupid for posting about something about every little thing I do. Like my mom says, I post all my pila. Everybody has to know my pila, and in Italian that means like everybody knows your business. Pila means more or less like your business. So you know it's true because excuse me, let me take a drink here. Sorry, guys. And being that I know a lot about growing up, and my mom, she raised me. She is a wonderful mom. I hope I'll admit I am an asshole towards her sometimes. I yell back. I shouldn't. I regret it. And the shit thing that really gets to me, guys, is the fact that I've gone from such a shitty attitude and it's getting worse. And guys, like I will lie to you guys, I cry about it sometimes because I get so depressed that I cannot change. I don't know what it is. I can't change. I try, guys. Listen to me. You know that, like anybody who knows me personally, whether it's to my mom or me personally, know that I've always had an issue with an attitude. That's going back from grade 8. Let's just say grade 8 is when, the end of grade 8 is when I started really getting into that gangster mentality. Thinking I was a thug, I was a tough ass, I was this, I would blast your brains out, you talk shit to me and this and that. Never happened. Doubt it ever will. Obviously self defense, that's a different story. Even at that, it's not easy shooting people. A lot of people say, yeah, you pull a trigger. I've never done it. I'm just saying though. Lots of people, you unless you go through it, you don't know what it's like. A friend of mine, again, saying Brian, bringing up Chucky and how I mentioned I know about that type of stuff through friends, and the reason why I bring it up, I don't appreciate. I don't say I got gangsters that are my friends. They're not necessarily gangsters, but they hang out with these kids. They maybe steal. They do stuff illegal, but nothing like super serious. Not that they kill people. That I don't know about that. Again, but I don't say it with my head up high in pride. I duck my head because it's kind of embarrassing to say you have a friend that has to steal for no particular reason. It's not like they can't afford it necessarily. Maybe they can, but they steal for the thrill. They steal for this, like it's stupid. They got this game that I don't know if it's still up there, popular, where you punch somebody. I think it's drop them. I don't remember what it's called. You could it's a one shot, one hit knockout game. You punch somebody, and you gotta knock them out cold. One shot. Doesn't matter who the hell it is. Somebody random on the street walking, and boom. You know, that's something stupid. They do it for popularity. It's a hit thing on YouTube. On the internet, it's popular. A lot of kids are stupid enough to do these types of things. That I think is the most pointless, stupidest shit you can possibly do. You hit somebody for no reason. What the hell is that supposed to do? What do you accomplish by doing those types of things, man? Then again, I don't know what goes through kids' minds these days. When I was, 10, 11 years old, long time ago, 2, 3 years ago, it's like, oh, this thing keep popping up. I look at it like it gets crazy sometimes. The way I used to think and things I used to say. How the frig did people not knock my teeth out? I think about that. I think personally about all these things I've done and all the things I've said. And attitude and I'm this and I can do that. And I'm one of the most respected kids in my school, guys. Think about that. And I'm not saying that, like, oh, I'm a mobster and I'm this, but from what I used to be thought of, totally embarrassing. I used to be thought of like the asshole kid that has no respect, probably. Yeah. Now I got teachers that will back me up with my marks. My last teacher boosted my mark, guys, because he lets me sign out the book. He lets me take the book home. I don't even have to sign it out. Shows you the respect. He says, "You see with respect what you can earn." And guys, that touched me, and I said, "Sir, thank you." That touched me personally. Like it warmed my heart, and I felt that's like the closest thing to like that feeling of like a relationship between not relationship, you know what I mean, like you're close to your teacher in the sense like they'll do that for you. A lot of people will not do that, and they really should. It is illegal, I think, or against the rules. I know to do that because you're basically giving them free marks. Now, nothing that he gave me X like from 80 to 90, but he went from like 79.8 to 80 or 81. I'm at an 83 average. Jesus Christ, guys, I'm doing fantastic in math from my past marks. But he looks at it and he's like, I know you are not the type of kid because I've had kids that, you know, what they wear, they think shows off as them being, this and that. I'm not about that, and teachers know that I'm not about that. They see I'm respectful. A lot of my teachers they respect me the same way I respect them. Some teachers they don't respect. Nothing huge, obviously. But what did I just do? What? Oh shoot! What was that? Delete. Oh shoot! Skip. What is this? Skip. Why do I got so many of these freaking things? Sorry guys, I'm trying to delete some files on my computer. It's not working out. Such a pain in the ass. I'm just talking about shoes because I got off topic. I'm sorry, but you guys were also asking me actually something I didn't really think about, and that goes on the the line of like respect. The fact that you guys are willing to, recommend me to people is phenomenal. I'm starting to get like one or two people saying that. Nobody huge, not like PewDiePie is gonna be like, oh yo, you know what, man, I'm gonna recommend you to a couple of my friends. Obviously not gonna happen, but just the fact that people are saying I like your videos, I'm gonna tell other people about you is great. Now you gotta also watch out that they're not saying that to and then yeah, okay. To hate on you, like they say, yeah, I'll tell people about you. You hear this kid Marco? Freaking douche, stupid. His videos are stupid. They're shitty video. I don't know. So what do you want from me? Like, I personally try and make my videos to the best of my abilities. I try. I know I'm not good at it, but I try. You can't hate on me for that. I got no views on this. Nothing too surprising. Nice and smooth. Don't I have paper towel? What the hell am I using that for? Oh, I do. Sorry guys, I'm trying to clean my countertop, top of my top of my dresser, and I'm using freaking Kleenex. Spilt some pop on here. Again, it's marble, right? Not real marble. I'm not rich, but for $80, I can't go wrong. Beautiful. I don't know if I have enough patience to wait for this. No, I don't want to pause it. Oh shit, no. I don't really know what to do. Oh, it's doing it the origin. That's pretty cool. I might do some Sim 3 gameplay. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. I want to wrap this video up because personally, me being on videos for more than an hour ain't gonna work out. I did one video or two videos like that, or more than one. I don't know. The fact that it doesn't tell you how long your video duration is really stupid. I think that from now, since they started doing it where you can stream, you really can't do much of anything because you know you can't look at how long your freaking stream is. So you know, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But what does that say for Vista? Uh, Service Pack 1. This is for Windows 7. Kind of weird, but alright. I might not look today. This is something I got from Valley Village. I got The Sims 3 actual game, and then I got 2 extensions, Fastlane stuff, and Town Life stuff. Literally, that's actually what it's called. And I've had Sims 1, Sims 2, Sims 2000. I've had Sims Herbs for the PS2. I didn't like it. It just wasn't me. I had Sims 2, I think, or Sims 3 for the PS2. It's probably Sims 2, or Sims 1. And personally, Sims 1 graphics are pretty decent, to be honest with you, for the game. Game took up a shitload of space in your computer. That was one thing that they obviously changed to Sims 2. Anyways, you guys don't want to hear me babble on about The Sims. Nobody gives a rat's ass about The Sims. I don't even think that EA makes any Sims games anymore. I don't know. Ugh. I've always been a fan of it. I just like building houses that you're never gonna be able to afford. You got like 6 floors to a freaking house that you can't even keep up cleaning in the game, so you can imagine in real life. Anyway, you know, it's not funny enough. I'm halfway done. 50, or is it 56? I think that's 50. Holy shit, guys. I really don't know. Um, I guess talking about shoes, because that's all we've been talking about this freaking video. Now, like I mentioned, I'm going to try and do some more videos on shoes now. Just now that I've started bringing it up and you guys are asking me about shoes, I might as well just do a couple of videos. But as far as it goes, I want to upload that unboxing review I did of the headphones because they are super good. I went through a couple of drawbacks of them. For the price, there are a couple of things that you should consider if you're looking for noise cancellation, sound quality. You should watch the video. I'm going to have it. I'm not going to spoil it at all because I need you to watch it. I do talk about just like what I love about the headphones, why they are so worth the price that I got them for. $100. Um, Retail $400 for the price. I talked about what you get, and what I got for $100 was totally worth it. I think. I would maybe work on a couple things, which I talk about in the video. Yeah, you guys can get my point. Watch the video. Excuse me. I got a nasty ass cough. I'm at 78% update. Oh my goodness. Um, Nonetheless, guys. So I just want to thank you guys for getting me over 13,000 views. I cannot thank you enough. I'll thank you a little bit more if I got to 20 subscribers, but can't be choosers. Definitely not in my case. I can't choose how many subscribers I get daily. Not that I get many daily. I don't get any daily. I don't think. I get maybe once in every couple months. I've been on here for almost 3 years, so I think I signed up June or no January of 2012. So it's been well over 2 years. Yep. Just into the third year. Third year. Um, but I'm doing pretty good. 13 over 13,000 views in 3 years for me is great. You guys are starting to watch my videos compared to what I started off with. One view is like the holy grail for me. Now I'm getting like at least a view of video, which is fantastic. I'm getting more people watching it. I don't know exactly what else to say, but yeah. Now you guys were asking me which headset I'm using. I don't know if I mentioned it yet. I'm using a different headset I got actually off a friend a couple months back. The TTE Sports Shock gaming headset by Thermaltake. Yes, you are finished. Yay! And yeah. Oh god, install shield words. I hate this freaking shit. It's such a pain in the ass. Anyways, oh please don't tell me it's gonna update this too now. Oh bloody hell! Why couldn't it do both at once? That's kind of stupid. Anyways, no Biggie Smalls. I know. Nobody's gonna do that. I know. I'm weird, but do I really want to update the install shield wizard? I don't know if that's going to affect the gameplay at all, so it's almost done anyways. It's doing that actually fairly quickly now. Stopped. It started off doing jack shit, now it's stopping and Jesus. Okay, there you go. Back to normal. But definitely I will be doing some video unboxing reviews videos and another couple types of videos. Not gonna talk about it too much because I haven't thought about it yet on whether or not I'm actually gonna make them. Or at least upload them. I got a couple of videos recorded, I still haven't uploaded them. And I don't want to do what I did with Minecraft episode 3 where I uploaded it like several months later. Because you guys were requesting me to do episode 3 at least. Just, you know. And holy shit, it's past 11:30. I didn't even realize it. And I'm yelling. Holy. Thank God I got a clock on my freaking cable box under my computer screen, And I got a watch on. And a phone in front of me. Oh God, I don't know if I had a clock, what I'd do. But I was a big sarcastic, I know. Bad jokes. I've never been to one for, to to be good with jokes. But definitely, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up because I'm getting super hella tired. I got an exam on Monday. It is Saturday. I gotta do shitloads of studying. Not really, but I'm gonna say that I do just so I sound smart. Er, I know I just did that. I'm gonna mark wisdom. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you guys have any questions on shoes, anything else I'm going to be mentioning, wait for my future on this next week or so. Because I got a week off for school after this. The next 3 days, I got a week off. I'm good. Um, I will get back to you guys. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Great subscribe and comment, thumbs up, like, and share. Peace.